Namaskar, I am Dr. Manaan Gandhi from Dr. Gandhi's Ayurveda clinic, and today we are going to talk about the doshas, Vata, Pitta and Kapha. I am sure many of you all have heard these names. Some of you all probably know a little bit about it, but let me expound one of them, and that is Pitta. Pitta Dosha comes from two Mahabhuts, so the two elements, which is fire and water, predominantly fire. So it represents the fire, which is the transformative process of our body. Millions of reactions are happening at a tissue level, at a cellular level in our body, and all these transformations are being brought about by Agni of Pitta. What do you need to understand is that if Pitta increases, it can lead to multiple problems. What kind of problems? It can lead to things like acidity, headaches, migraines, hair fall, anger, irritation, lack of sleep, especially when it comes to quantity. It can lead to those red rashes that you see. It can lead to a lot of liver-based problems, spleen-based problems, eye problems, and it can lead to multiple major diseases. So how do you find out whether your Pitta is high or whether your Pitta is not high? It's very simple. We will understand the qualities of Pitta, and then we will try to introspect, we'll try to look for them in our body. And if we find them, then there's probably a good chance that your Pitta is a little high, and I'll tell you what to do for it. The qualities of Pitta generally include things like your body being very, very warm or very, very hot. The second quality of Pitta is you will have a lot of bad, foul smelling. Your breath will smell very foul. The third thing that you could probably see is if you have any pus formation that happens very quickly. So let's say if the minute you are injured, you just develop pus very, very quickly compared to another person who probably would not. So these are a few things that you can look out for. I mean, I could go on and on. There are multiple other things. But if you, by any chance, looking at the symptoms or looking at the qualities, figure out that your Pitta is high, then there are a few things that you can do for it. Number one, you could have a lot of ghee. Ghee is considered to be the best medicine for Pitta. Mishri, which is unrefined sugar, very good for Pitta as well. Khas, which is vetiver grass. You can make a sharbat, you can just put it in a matka of water, drink that water and it will taste yum while reducing and cooling the body down as well. The fourth is sauf, which is fennel seeds. That is also great. You can use it in multiple ways. You can make a sharbat again, or you can simply just have sauf, or you can soak it in water overnight and then have the water with the sauf. You can use things like gulkand, or you can use any of these cooling things. There are multiple other things to cool the body down from Pitta. A lot of people have a prakriti or a natural tendency to catch Pitta, where just by having something even a little spicy, a little green chutney, they're just going to have acidity, they're going to have burning sensations, they're going to have either sour or spicy belchings. All of these are Pitta related problems. So dealing with them and understanding the problem is very important. Okay? Pitta increases by default without any intervention in the post-monsoon heat, which is the autumn. In India, it probably comes around September, October. We call it October heat. That is when Pitta by default is at the maximum. So if someone is genuinely suffering from a Pitta problem or generally has a tendency to develop a Pitta problem, you'd mostly find them suffering in these seasons. So controlling Pitta before the season even hits is a very smart way of preventing these kind of problems. So this was Dr. Manaan Gandhi giving you a small brief about one of the doshas, Pitta. You can like, subscribe and comment on this channel, and you can ask me or tell me anything, yell at me directly in the comment section below. I'll try to be there as much as possible.